Hey everyone, it's Steve Severs for Bionic Buzz. We're here at San Diego Comic-Con 2024. It's going to be an amazing time. Now before we get started, please help us out by hitting that subscribe button. Now let's go see who we can talk to. So, my media outlet Bionic Buzz covered the Children's Daytime Emmy Awards, which you won 2 awards at.
Now I can make earrings.
Yeah, so walk us through the excitement and emotion of that. You know?
Well, again, the work is the award. The recognition is just...
It's just a carrot on the carrot cake, Doc. Ain't I a stinker?
yeah, it is incredible. What an honor. And the honor is always 100% dedicated to Mel Blanc, the original voice of all of these Looney Tune characters.
Yeah. So talk about Me Too TV and
Oh my gosh, I think it's going to save classic animation and animation in general. The idea that this is not just a rerun channel, it's carefully curated cartoons. You could tell that there was thought process put into how this is programmed, and now the evidence is that people are chatting about it on like forums, like, oh, did you watch that episode of Smurfs? Back when, remember TV when it was only shown at one time? That kind of unified the audience, you know? I feel like that's what's missing from a lot of these streaming channels, is that community-based experience. And I feel like what better way to bring that back than with Saturday morning cartoons?
Absolutely. So last question. Here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion to be a voice actor kind of come from? A certain thing that inspired it? Or just
Before I became a voice actor, I was actually a character animation artist.
Oh, really?
I used to actually draw. And then someone said, you know, they'll pay you more to speak into a microphone. And I broke all my pencils, and now I'm a voice actor.
Awesome. Well, keep the amazing work, my friend. Good to see you. All
Thanks, Doc. And you're despicable.
right, first off, Bob, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion to be a voice actor kind of come from?
I wanted to be Porky Pig when I was 5 years old. And I told my mom that, and my mom said, you can't be Porky Pig, you're Jewish. I didn't know what that meant because we were not the most religious Jews on the planet.
Yeah.
And I watched cartoons, I memorized cartoons, I would mimic cartoons, I would answer. If a teacher asked me a question in first grade, what's 1 + 1? I say,
1 + 1 is this many.
so I was always a passionate cartoon geek and wanted to do what I'm doing.
That's so cool, and then you became it.
Yeah.
Well, talk about your involvement in MeTV Toons.
MeTV Toons, well, first of all, I'm the voice of the channel, so I'm the promo voice.
Cool.
So in between shows, I tell you what you're about to see. I tell you, don't go away, we'll be right back with more Smurfs on MeTV Toons. It's delightful because I get to see the stuff before everybody else does because I'm promoting the individual cartoons.
Yeah, that's really awesome. Anything else in the works you're allowed to talk about before I let you go?
Oh my goodness, what I can talk about.
Yeah, what can you?
No, because we sign NDAs for everything. I've got 2 animated features I'm working on right now. Speedy and His Amazing Friends, we just started season 4 of that.
Nice. My kids love it.
Oh, it's so much fun. Yeah, and these people all week long are keeping me busy. I'm doing just back-to-back stuff for MeTV Toons.
Awesome. Well, keep up the amazing work, my friend. Pleasure to meet you. All right, Jeff, here at Bionic Buzz, we're all about people's passion. Where did your passion to be a voice actor come from? A certain voice inspired or something that was just natural?
I think it's hard to say, Doc, but I would say Bugs Bunny.
Oh, well, I mean, it has to be probably Mel Blanc, Paul Frees, Dawes Butler, Don Messick. These are the animation gods as far as I'm concerned. They're on the Mount Rushmore of animation voice actors. They've all inspired me.
Let's talk about MeTV Toons. What's your involvement in and why should people check it out?
Well, MeTV Toons basically is the DNA that I grew up on. I mean, that was my diet. MeTV Toons, you're going to see Looney Tunes, you're going to see Yogi Bear, and of course George Jetson. I mean, you're going to see Fred Flintstone. I mean, there's so many cartoons. They have Speed Racer, they have Penelope Pitstop, Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. I mean, it's like, I used to have to go to like 5 different places to see all those cartoons. You couldn't see Scooby-Doo. You know, you could only see it on the weekends. Well, now, it's MeTV Toons has got it all. So, I mean, I would say it's probably one of the greatest libraries of cartoons that you're going to see. MeTV Toons, yeah.
Anything in the works you're allowed to talk about before I let you go?
Can't really talk about it just yet, but some cool stuff for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
Where can we follow you on social media so when you are allowed to talk?
Oh, yes, Jeff Bergman Official. That's Instagram and TikTok.
All right, my friend. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Doc. I appreciate it. Bye.
Well, Jerry, you're like the perfect guy to be involved in MeTV Toons. I mean, you are the cartoon historian. You know?
I am indeed a cartoon historian.
Yeah, talk about your involvement in it. I want people to check it out.
MeTV Toons is my dream come true. I mean, this is heaven for me. I've died and gone to heaven. This is it. It's classic animation from the 30s, 40s, 50s, TV animation, 60s, 70s. The best stuff. We have all the libraries. You know, when Cartoon Network started, I was around for that. Maybe you were too. That was like 20 years ago or something. And they had the pitiful little Warner Brothers library with Looney Tunes and Popeye and Hanna-Barbera. Well, we've got that too. And we have Universal's Woody Woodpecker and Chilly Willy. And we've got UPA, which is Columbia Pictures. That's Mr. Magoo, from Oscar-winning cartoons from the 50s. I mean, Underdog. I mean, on and on and on. Speed Racer. All the coolest stuff. It's just loads of fun. That's the main attitude of this thing. And I'm working, what I'm doing is, as you may know, I'm writing these little interstitials called Cartoon College that come on almost once a half hour. And it's like little tidbits, 2-minute little trivial things about insights into the cartoons. Explaining the jokes, explaining the opening titles, whatever.
A lot of cool behind-the-scenes stuff, too.
Yeah.
So I love your thing about the worst cartoons you work on, so talk about that.
Well, here at the Comic-Con, where we are today, I do a program for the last 20 years called The Worst Cartoons Ever. We show a lot of obscurities, things that nobody ever heard of. That's how bad they are. Nobody ever heard of these things. Things like Mighty Mr. Titan, the physical fitness superhero, and Johnny Cypher in Dimension Zero, which don't ask what that is. It's science fiction. Super president, you know, what's his secret identity? He's president of the United States. Anyway, so I don't know if any of them are going to get to MeTV Toons, but I'm hoping.
I'm hoping to, too. That'd
Yeah,
be cool.
yeah.
So, all right, my friends, keep up the amazing work.
Thank you.
So talk about putting together this amazing network and how'd you get all the licensing for everything?
Well, thanks for saying that it was amazing. It was an amazing process. It's still ongoing. It's taken a year. We do a little detective work because there's some studios that I've gone to and said, you have this cartoon. Oh, we don't have that cartoon. Oh, you have this cartoon. You know, you have this cartoon. Find it. And finding the archivists and the people to go through the libraries to find this stuff. Because for some of the studios, animation is kind of like and there's not a lot of money in it, and we don't care. And I'm making them care and realize that this is a great American art form that needs to be preserved and presented and celebrated. Warner Brothers has done a terrific job. They know they have the best cartoons, and they've taken the best care of their materials. That's why when you watch Bugs Bunny or a Hanna-Barbera show on MeTV Toons, it looks really, really good.
Cool. And where can people find out where they can get it?
Well, if you go to MeTVToons.com, that's TOONS.com, MeTVToons.com, you click on where to watch, put in your zip code, and it'll tell you if there's a free over-the-air television station where you can watch it, plus what streaming services you can watch it on, and if it's on cable or satellite in your area.
All right. Thank you so much, my friend. Take care.
It's great. Short, sweet, got to the point.
Exactly.
Love it.